Another powerful tool, left in pristine condition through underuse, is voice quality. Again, nature may not have blessed you with a deep-throated baritone or mellifluous instrument that hearkens the angels, but no matter. Do the best with what you have. That means speak clearly with sufficient volume so that you can be easily heard. Konnichiwa, and welcome to the Leadership Japan series, and I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and much more importantly, you are a student of leadership, highly motivated to be the best in your business field. If you enjoy the program, then please subscribe on iTunes and leave us a review. We would love to hear what you think about the series. How would you like your own access to 103 years of the accumulated wisdom of Dale Carnegie Training? Get our free report, Stop Wasting Money on Training, How to Get the Best Results from Your Training Budget. Plus, our free white papers, guidebooks, reports, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, plus much, much more at japan.dalecarnegie.com. Today is episode number 116, and our topic is that vital 2-second window. How long does it take on average to form a first impression? My students tell me 2 seconds. Wow. What does this mean for the speaker? It could be in the boardroom, at the networking event, or at the pitch to the client. Regardless of the location, one thing is sure: everyone is a critic. Think back to the last time you saw someone present, be it an update, a project submission, an overview, or a fully fledged speech. Were you indulging in a little mental aside? I hope this is good. As you swiveled around in your chair to view the speaker. Did the speaker get right into it, or was there some logistical finessing of the laptop, the lapel mic, or the notes sitting on the rostrum? Was the speaker looking at the audience, up at the huge screen behind, or down at the laptop? Did we have some good old hand mic thumping to see if it was working properly? If there were any such diversions, then our 2 seconds have come and gone completely. What would help us to maximize the 2-second window? Getting straight into the content without any distractions allows us to set the tone for the occasion. Traditionally, we could thank the organisers for the opportunity to present. Doing this with a huge smile would be a good use of the 2 seconds. Even if nature has not blessed you with a killer smile, give us the best you can do. We could start telling an episode, an incident, a story. We love listening to interesting stories involving real life and real people because we can easily identify with the content. We could refer to a member of the audience, immediately shattering that mental barrier between speaker and audience. Anne Smith from XYZ and I were chatting earlier, and she made a very good observation about blah, blah, blah. After having launched into proceedings, we can now backtrack and use the laptop, our notes, the spreadsheets, or whatever we need to explain the content. Rather than wasting our initial 2-second window on these adjustments, we instead capture the attention of our audience from the very start. Once captured, keep them so. Japan has a few set pieces. I'm sure you will have seen some of these. Have trouble with the technology. Not be conversant with the content because one of the underlings prepared it. Kick off with a perfunctory apology for being a poor speaker. To really set the tone, now look down and read every single word on the screen or on the notes page. Non-Japanese speakers, though, are often guilty of the same thing, especially jet-setting big shots, winging in from afar for a cameo appearance. Another powerful tool, left in pristine condition through underuse, is voice quality. Again, nature may not have blessed you with a deep-throated baritone or mellifluous instrument that hearkens the angels, but no matter. Do the best with what you have. That means speak clearly, with sufficient volume so that you can be heard easily. Use the microphone properly by holding it just under your chin and speaking across the mesh. Have some variation in the delivery so it is not totally predictable. Hit key words with a roar or a whisper to highlight them. At the start, go for the roar rather than the whisper. Show confidence through voice power. Slowing the words down for emphasis is equally powerful. For example, this is the moment. And delivered slowly with a dramatic pause after each word. Our attention is all yours, and we are bursting to know where you're going with this talk. Eye power is a must. Pick a single person about halfway down the middle of the venue and start speaking directly to them. Look them in the eye. We have now personalized our interaction in that first few seconds and created a connection with the audience. I recommend holding the gaze for 6 seconds, as this allows for engagement without generating fear of radiation burn. Spend the entire talk selecting one person after another, randomly selected, and speak to them without allowing your sight lines to stray to the floor, ceiling, or the back wall. Keep your eyes glued on your audience. This means carefully instructing the venue organizers beforehand to not drop the lights on the audience or yourself. You want to be able to read their faces for confirmation they are with you. We also want them to be able to see us clearly rather than disappearing into the shadows on the stage. Own the first impression and enjoy the glide to the finish. Action steps from today. Realize you only have 2 seconds, so plan accordingly. Get straight into your talk with no interruption or delay. Start with an episode, incident, or story. Highlight key words by using vocal variation. Keep eye contact with your audience throughout. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please subscribe on iTunes and leave us a review. Remember, to access your Dale Carnegie training, free reports, white papers, guidebooks, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, plus much more, go to japan.dalecarnegie.com.